I woke up this morning and forgot to get the mute button, right? Good morning to you. Man, we're getting ready to get that work in today. For those of you who are out there that, man, it needs some motivation. Motivation is fleeting, I'll tell you that right now. It comes and it goes, it ebbs and it flows. And today we're going to talk about how to overcome some of that lack of motivation. Man, it's not working. Man, it didn't happen. I didn't get the job. Whatever the case might be. It's the holiday seasons. People missing family members. People in need right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. So this morning I said, you know what? There's people out here, man, that's facing some stuff to say, you know what? Oh, man, I'm almost at the edge of quitting. I'm almost right at the tip of, man, I don't think it's going to work. Man, all of us go through that every day. There's something that says, man, you know, ooh, man, I almost had it. You know, I'll tell my wife, going out in the field, and I know it's a big pink elephant out there, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to bring it back in, and we're going, right? Man, but I might come in with a little fish. I might, if I got a little squirrel, hey, baby, better fry it up. It's all bones on this fish, but hey, we're going to have fish soup or something, because it's the hunt. It's the daily nuances of going towards what we want. And if what we want is something that's in the world, it's easy. It's the easiest way to give up is if it's something tangible, a car, a house, or something, or money, or that thing. But now, money could be because I need my mom's medicine. Yeah, there's a why. See, why attached to the what? Why? Great morning. Up on the grind. We're going to have you on the show. We got to get you on there. That's Queen right there. I say first lady. She got me straight on that. Good morning to you out there, Andrea. It's going to be an amazing day. And I want to just send a message out to people today that need a word. That just need a word, some kind of word. Man, I can do it. You can do it. He fashioned us so we can. You have the desire to have what you want to have or do what you want to do because you purposed with that assignment to do it. The hard thing is doing it. That's the thing. Faith is the evidence. See, I'm going to have to go to scripture of things not yet seen. You don't know it's going to happen. You believe it's going to happen. You haven't seen it happen, but you've seen it happening. It wakes you up. It pushes you through the day. The time you wanted to quit, the last time you wanted to quit, it kept you going. It's right there for you. Believe in it. But more importantly, the why. I love those stories about the mom that lifts the car off her child, the burning car off of her child, not because she wanted to, because of why she had to. It's the same thing. So this morning, first of all, I want to congratulate you for getting up in the morning. It's up in the morning. Thank you for tuning in. It's the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. My name is KeJohnna Owens, and each and every morning, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., my daily method of operation is to wake up and get going. So I've been going since about 4 this morning. That's me. But I said I wanted to empower other people that want some type of drive, that sometimes need some type of evidence that something is out there that's trying as well, doing as well, up as well, motivated as well, and more so than motivated, inspired. You must be inspired. That's that why. They're going to take my house if I don't get this done. Not just my house, because they're getting tangible, but the infant child that's in the house. See, there's your why. My mom, they said she needed this type of medicine that's only in South Africa. Man, that's going to be crazy. But you know what? I got to do something crazy because it could be anything. And whatever that thing is, and find that thing. You grab hold to that, and you allow no distractors. You get with your core team. That's your wife, that's your husband, that's your kids, that's your family, that's your friends, that's your people that's close to you, that believe in you, that support you, that mostly want to protect you. And you tell them, hey, I'm long gone to Hong Kong. I'm gonna tell you a story about that on the other side. Long gone to Hong Kong. Man, fabulous Tuesday morning. That's my man, Boss Rasul. Absolutely. Now, if you're up, it's for a reason. It's something going on inside of you. Sometimes you can't even sleep because something is just in your head. I'm like, I gotta get this done, and you jump up. If you're that kind of person, you're in the right place at the right time, and that's what you got to do. Kill the excuses, man. Get up and get it, and let's get into it. I'll see you on the other side. Check this out.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest party. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. The higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you run through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Oh man, I'm over here. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Shout out to Dr. Eric Thomas. Had an opportunity to be in the room and receive, man, his work right there, UOU, and hear the passion in which he spoke from and the story about why. So I love that he said, man, don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. We could take that so figuratively, like, man, nobody could work that hard. Listen, the work I do. Somebody, how do you get over there to over there? I'm strategic. I planned it out. I do my best to map out strategic things. If we're going to go to a city and I want to have 3 or 4 appointments in that city at the time, so I'll make sure that, man, if I'm going to drive 40, 50 miles out, I want to get the most out of it. 70, 80, surely. Same thing. So if you find a way to put it in where it works for you, it's gotta work for you. And that's how you find a way. Man, I got a lot done because I structured my day. I'm going to tell you exactly how you get a lot done. And you do it all the time. We do it all the time, like being at work. Get a lot done. How come you can get so much done and be so strategic and so focused and so, from 8 to 10, you got it done. You took your break. Then you got it back in from 10:30 to whatever the case is, and you got it done. And when you look back at a week, you did so much. But can we do that for ourselves? It's the hardest thing, because when it's for you, it's 2 things that happen. You get to, but you don't got to. So that's what the choice is. And in motivating yourself, as we talk about today, what are you inspired by? That'll keep you motivated. What's your why? My why is my family. I want my family. I want my community. I want my life to have left such a significance that when I'm gone, years, hundreds of years, who knows? We got a God so huge, and we got the faith of a mustard seed. We can make the impact that lasts for legacies that change lives. That will be my why. My family, my friends, my community, my life, being able to make a difference in other people's lives. So why I get up is a lot more than what I get up for, as far as the tangible stuff. Can you get that? Man, I'm feeling good this morning. I'm sorry. I want to tell you something. If you have an opportunity to get in a room where other people have a little bit more insight to where you want to be than you do, or the people that you're around, I would go in a room where people have a little bit more insight about where you want to go than you do, or the people that you're around. The people that I'm around are my family and my friends and circumstances of people I get to meet and things like that. That's nice. But the rooms that I go in are the rooms that will take me where I want to go, because my family deserves where I want to go. That's my why. What's your why? And then nobody can offer you something that takes you off your why. They can't offer you something that says, well, this is the quick thing. They can't offer you something that says, well, all you have to do is. They can't offer you something that says, well, if you only hit, you just have to, all you have to do. No, you don't. I promise you, no, you don't. You got to get up. I'm talking about that getting up one more time. Now, if there's something you can resonate with, that's deep why for you, and look, Queen, I got you right here. You help me out. You help me out. Scriptural. I say apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. Now, here's what it says in the book. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. There you go. 11:1. I love that, because I want to give reference to what here's something for you. I've probably read the Bible from the front to the back 3 full times. Now, I don't know that's like a book, scripture, those kind of things. And then it's in me. So I made a decision to decide to say, man, that's me. See, that's different. So if you call up on what it means to me, I'll try to walk that walk as best I can instead of read the word as well as we do. Man, get that right there. That'll be something for you on the other side. I just try to walk it as I read it, as I believe it, and as I see it, and it's all good. When it's all good, only good, and all things work for good. So we know that. So I try to do good, and in my humble effort, because man, I've been in a lot of places that a lot of people would not want to go. I've been in a lot of places that a lot of people would love to go. I just do the work, and I just say, if you want to do something in your life, you can do it. I remember the first day I put on the tie. Oh, it was itchy. Now I can't take one off. Now let's get on to the other side. This is all the motivation. So if you're going through, keep going. Don't stop. Let's check this out.
Character is the ability to carry out a resolution long after the excitement of the moment has passed. Are you going to say you want to do something, do it for 2 weeks and then quit like you did last year, like you did the year before last? You say you want to lose weight, get in shape, get your business off the ground, and then turn around and party, get lit, drink alcohol, eat like crap, and continue to live below who you were created to be? No. It is time to go from mediocre to meteoric. It is time to go from being counted out to being counted on.
You want to get better? Stop looking for a shortcut. The shortcut is a lie. The hack doesn't get you there. And if you want to take the easy road, it won't take you to where you want to be. To reach goals and overcome obstacles and be the best version of you possible will not happen by itself. It will not happen cutting corners, taking shortcuts, or looking for the easy way. There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, practice, rehearsal, repetition, study, sweat, blood, toil, frustration, and discipline. Discipline, the root of all good qualities, the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that say, not today, not now, I need a rest, I'll do it tomorrow.
Every day is a new day, a new week, a new shot at life. An opportunity to come out of the gate like a man possessed and attack the day without mercy. Today, I'm taking scalps. I'm putting the pressure on. I am the aggressor. I am on the attack.
The only thing that you can always 100% of the time control is the amount of effort that you put into each attempt. That you can control every single time.
You're going to have more days you don't want to do something than you are going to want to. Most days, you're not going to be pumped up. Most days, you're going to feel weak. Most days, you're going to want to stay in bed. Most days, you're going to feel like most people do. But if you do what most people do, which is give yourself reasons to not get the tasks done, not get to work, not get out of bed, you're going to end up like most people, barely getting by, being unhappy with their lives.
You gotta make a different decision. You gotta decide enough is enough. You've had enough of being average and ordinary. You're tired of being mediocre. You're now gonna push yourself.
It's gonna feel better when it's over. You know that when you get done doing the hard thing, it's gonna feel better. Waking up, working out, taking care of some tedious task. You know you will feel better when it is done. You also know that if you don't do the hard thing, the thing that you don't want to do, that you don't feel like doing, you know if you don't do it, you're going to feel inferior. You know you're going to feel weak. And that feeling, that horrible feeling, you know that feeling too. You know it. You know it's true. Those are the two outcomes. One,
will cause you some short-term gratification. You'll get to sleep a little bit more. You won't have to put out during a workout. You don't have to do this tedious task. You'll get some short-term gratification, but the long-term regret will be strong, and it will inflict pain on you.
Successful people do one thing more than others. Make movement. They get it done.
While most people are slacking off, relaxing, wasting their time, the winners in the world are putting in work, studying their craft, practicing, running drills on how to perform better, putting in all those extra hours when everyone's already gone home.
And of course, you'll get tired. You'll get worn out. You'll feel exhausted and lazy and not want to work. And you'll have some really, really rough days. But when that happens, you got to tell yourself, I will not stop. I don't care what I have to go through. I'm going to get this done, no matter what.
No matter what. I mean, no matter what. It's all kind of stuff going on, right? I mean, the world is in a flux all over the place. It's stuff. We live in America. This is America. You got to think of the opportunity that we have here that many places don't have. And so if you think about your why, you say, you know what? I can't. You say, I know what? Man, I will. You say, I know what? They're going to say I'm crazy. They think of the people that we read about. Think of the people that we buy their stuff. Think of the people that we aspire to be. We go to the concerts. We buy the CD. We buy the tapes. We buy the workshops. What did they do that we haven't? They kept going. They just kept going. Good morning. Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. Guess what I got this morning, though? Man, I get to work with some of the most amazing people. I get to work with people that have a commitment to helping other people get what they want by natural nature of who we are. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm in marketing. I'm in business development. That's all about other people. That's why if you go on anything that I'm doing, you see so many different brands, so many different activities. You know, I'm blessed to be connected to so many people. And I get to, like this young, amazing lady right here, Miss Gail Cook, Planet Marketing Sister and Success out there building organizations, opportunities for people from an ordinary standpoint to say, man, I could do some extraordinary things. I got a young man on this morning. We've been doing some things. I call him the warrant officer. I used to call him Gunny. If you know anything about the Marine Corps warrant officer, man, woo, they went through a lot to deserve that title, to earn that title. And this gentleman right here is committed to helping people get the information out about what they do in ways that have taken technology, advanced technology that we have. We got all this stuff, but being able to use it, I call him the disseminator. Hold on one second as I bring him in. Most of you already know him right there, Mr. Kelton Boss. I quit. Alexander. Man, it's amazing to have you on. Thank you for stopping in this morning, man. You hit me this morning, say, hey, man, I got to get some of that. Tell me what you're thinking out there, sir.
Well, I'm assuming that you can hear me.
Got you loud and clear, my man. Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning. And,
absolutely. Good morning.
Enjoying your topic that you're talking about today. Staying motivated when life gets rough. And it's always important to understand how to be motivated and how motivation works. And what I found out is that motivation is two directions. It's towards something and it's away from something. And so you're motivated towards something that you want and you're motivated away from something that you don't want. And then there's two types of motivation. So you had types and direction. And then the types of direction are internal and external. And so an internally motivated person is someone such as yourself that come hell or high water, right? You are going to pursue excellence. You're going to put your uniform on. You're going to equip yourself with your tools. You're going to execute your plan. And you're going to do that without anyone motivating you because you're internally motivated. An externally motivated person needs external factors to do what you do. But I also found out that there are ways to think that average people don't understand. But you understand these things because you're a world-class competitor. You're doing world-class things. And there are certain distinctions that set apart world-class people from middle-class people. And so when you know these things, then your entire belief system changes and you become a mentally tough person.
Oh man, wait a minute. They will write that down. I got it. I don't know, but I tell you, I appreciate you, sir. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell anybody out there. That's just work ethic. You don't know if you got work ethic and you're doing that work, man. I was at this job, Kelton, and it's warehouse. It's just warehouse, man. Warehouse is warehouse, right? Warehouse is warehouse. I describe it as warehouse. I'm working in the warehouse. And I told the man he could call me Hop 2. He said, what do you mean Hop 2? I said, when you call me and ask me to do something, I'm a hop to it. He said, wait. I said, yeah, I'm gonna hop right to it. And I was in it. And the next thing you know, they start having, new positions. You see what I mean? It just happened. And that's work ethic. And some people ain't going to see it. Some people it's not going to even matter to. And in fact, some people will use it to such a degree where it's absolutely out of place. Go where you celebrate it and not where you merely tolerate it. Sir, you yourself, you saw some technology. It's going to be an extended show today. You saw some technology some time ago that introduced you to how to, like I call you, this disseminator, right? To share information and technology that allows you to now use video. Well, before video you were already in it. That's about it. You why are you doing that? When you hear that, you're in a good place. Well, why would you do that? That's crazy. You're in a good place, I'm telling you. Well, nobody's doing that. You're in a real good place, I'm telling you. When you're doing something, thinking of people. Elon Musk. Everybody driving a car. You talk about him if you want to. Somewhere he was in school. Somewhere, you know this story. But sir, you saw video email technology as a way to disseminate company brands, businesses in a way that you could get them information around the world to clients, to people, to communities, and allow for businesses and organizations to share not just an email, but some natural me and you talking like this technology well before others have. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, in 2012, I was looking for a more effective way to get the word out about my consultancy business development firm. And I was teaching CEOs, COOs, CFOs, or any corporate executive with an O in their title how to prepare themselves for a time when their position was no longer needed. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And right about that time, as I was looking for students to take my courses and I was looking for instructors to teach them, a paid motivational speaker, an author of 25 books and a publisher of 6 of those books, reached out to me on Facebook with a 5-word message, which was, "I got my life back." And that intrigued me. She said, "Well, you need to take a look at these online video, communication, collaboration, and more importantly, distribution tools." I said, "Okay." So she sent me to a website, and what I saw was the power of television with the ease and simplicity of sending an email, a smartphone text, or a social media post. So I thought to myself, well, if I could broadcast my own commercials and own my own television station, how would that help me? So I started using these tools of online video, communication, collaboration, and distribution, similar to what we're doing right now. And within 3 months on Facebook, as I was broadcasting through it as a channel, my friend request went up. And then on Twitter, which is a free service, and as I was broadcasting through that channel, my likes and comments all started going up. And then people started buying the products that I was using. And then they started buying the business that I was selling. And then the vice president of LinkedIn sends me this email telling me that my LinkedIn profile was now in the top 10% of all LinkedIn profiles viewed out of 200 million profiles. So I definitely knew I was on the pathway to wealth then. And then I was invited to be a guest from one of my clients, and I met a magazine publisher at this event. And I got his magazine from him, gave him my card, and I came back to California from Atlanta to work with an organization that I'm on the board with now. And I started using these tools to get the word out about what I was doing through emails, because I realized that for every dollar spent on email marketing, the average return is $44. So I started using email as my own sort of cable television channel network. So when you see video in an email, you tend to open it. So I started running my coaching business through the emails and the webinars that I was offering every day. One day, that magazine publisher that I had met about 6 months to a year prior, he sends me an email and asks me to call him. I had to recall who he was, and when I recalled who he was, I was like, oh, that's that magazine publisher. I need to call him. So I called him and introduced myself. He said, "I know who you are." That's called a clue. When people know who you are without you having to actually talk to them or meet with them, now you're leveraging communications. Your communications is getting out ahead of you frequently, consistently, and persistently. Long story short, within the next couple of weeks, he sends me an email, KeJohnna, telling me, "Congratulations. I need for you to accept the Business by Video Technology CEO of the Year Award, and I need you to be the keynote speaker at our Minority Business Awards event in Atlanta. Now I'm here in Los Angeles area, and I get booked in Atlanta. So my dream comes true because I was raised in California, but I was business raised in Atlanta. So my dream came true to become a well-respected businessman in Atlanta because of the method, not what I was saying, but the method with which I was saying it. So now here in Southern California, I get an opportunity to partner with a person such as yourself. I get an opportunity to be on the board of 2 well-respected organizations. I've won about 10 to 20 congressional awards for my work. I work with chambers of commerce. I have my own chamber of commerce, which is called the Cooperative Agency of Unfinished Ambition Phenomenal People, of which you're a part. And it's all because I understand, in closing, what technology is. When you ask a person, KeJohnna, what is technology, I want you to pay attention to what they say, because chances are they're going to probably say a gadget or a device. But you know what I found out technology really is? It's simply a better way of doing things. So if you...
Wait a minute. So I do a thing. And the thing I do when it comes to a point, I just say like that you got to stop and kind of bring that back on in. So stand by. You said technology is what? Hold on. That's too strong, man. That's a breakthrough thought, man. Tell me all about that.
That's technology, what you just did. It's a better way of introducing a breakthrough thought. Technology is simply improving on something that is in demand, that could be in demand. You could turn it into a business. For example, let's say that you and I were sitting in your office drinking coffee, and I noticed that you had a cardboard box on the floor. And I say, KeJohnna, think about this for a second. Let's say that we took that cardboard box and we broke it down and we cut it into a rectangle that would fit across the dashboard of a car. And what if we could take that cardboard and maybe a company could put their brand across it, or maybe we could design it in a way where it looked fashionable for the car, and a person could put it across their dashboard in the summertime, and that would block out the heat. And so now their dashboard and their steering wheel and their seats wouldn't be as hot. That's technology, because that same idea made somebody rich. Because if you go through a parking lot at Vons or Kroger and you look in the windshields of these cars, you'll see those technologies. Simply a better way of doing something, not just a gadget or a device. So a better way of dressing, a better way of talking. That's technology.
So when I was introduced to the technology of video email in 2009, I believe. It flew me to San Ramon, California. I mean, it set me up, you know, from the work. I'm in rooms where I believe, and I hope somebody really gets this. I get introduced to rooms that is not my credentials. Is not some other stuff. It's like that's the guy. That's hop 2. You see how it works? That's how two right there. That's the guy that came first. That's the guy that came in. That's the guy that was rolling the court, and he's the keynote speaker. That's the guy that, just like Rochelle Shaw on Just a Note. She amazing. She made my cup of coffee. You know, I didn't. It was my first introduction to her. So humble, made me a cup of coffee. Now she done made $36 million plus around the world doing what she does, and then, you know, she didn't start off with none of that, which she could. But the same thing, that's a how-to mentality. It's a how-to mentality. So we got introduced to this field of technology, and here I am right here. I believe in this industry right here, quiet as it kept, because this is just DMO. This is so early right now. It does not interfere with someone's day. It just motivates a day. Because it's my method of operation. I'm up. I get to give an extended version because I got my partner in success right here that said, hey, man, that's a good topic. Let me chime in because you're a Marine. You're up on it already, doing your work, right, without cause. It's just in us. And what happened is I got introduced to this technology. And in my opinion, I challenge anyone in the country about this podcasting and specifically with StreamYard and how this is one of the best ways to disseminate the information that a client has, sir. And I appreciate you for being on the grind this morning. Got you scrolling across the bottom there, but if you would, let the people know real quick about who you are, how to reach you, and what's next, whatever you have to say. Yes, sir. Thank you for being.
Well, like we always do at this time, swoosh. What's up, everybody? This is Kelton Gazelle, Boss I Quit, Alexander Video Network Boss I Quit, and I'm your telecommuting, video, internet lifestyle teacher, leader, mentor, and certified licensed business and financial literacy coach, helping you to fire that boss, which is anything that won't allow you to leverage your most precious commodity, which is your time, more effectively. And I am the director of video marketing for two world-class organizations. The first one is Juneteenth Education Technology Mobile Arts Center. You can reach us at juneteentheducation.as.me. So that's JUNETEENTH education.as.me. And you can set an appointment on our calendar and we will connect with you by video conferencing or by phone call and do an assessment of your business, your idea, your ministry, your career, your profession. We're also partners with Success Express Marketing CEO KeJohnna Owens, and we're doing some wonderful things together. You can also reach me by phone at 909-541-1634, and my email address is KELTON Alexander@gmail.com. So we look forward to connecting with you. Like we always say at this time, we'll see at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And like we always do at this time, for my brand Gazelle and my Gazelle business partners at the Cooperative Agency of Unfinished Ambition Phenomenal People, swoosh. And I'm out. Bye.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.